Today I'm going to show you how I decorated this Animal Crossings cake. Come join me. So I started a few days, weeks in advance of doing this cake so I could prepare for the elements to go on top. So here I am beginning by making the smaller faces for the characters on the cake. I'm using rolled out modeling chocolate here. Here I'm making some ears that will go on top of these and also the main character of the cake. Here I am making the face mask of the characters on the cake. These are bigger than what I'll need. I will be cutting them down. I don't know if I showed that in the video, but I do cut them down a bit. And here I am putting them onto the faces. And right now I'm creating their snouts. I'm putting their ears on. And here's their snouts that will be going onto their faces, as you can see. And now making the whites of their eyes. And there I tried one shape of the eye and then I switched it based on the facial expression on that particular character. And now I'm adding the pupils onto our main character. So now I'm working on making a gift or a present that will go on the top of the cake. So I'm just kind of trying to shape it into a rectangle. And then I'm going to use here the fondant tools to straighten out the sides a bit more, try to get some more angles onto this present. And here I'm making the ribbon for on top of the present, so I'm just making the bows themselves, and then you'll notice here in a minute that I will be putting some tools into the holes of the ribbon to hold them while they dry. And now we have our main character, and I'm making his shirt. So I'm just shaping that to fit the front of him the way that I want it to fit, and then I will move on to creating the back of his shirt. And I am leaving it a bit longer in the front and the back so that I can merge those two pieces together to make them connect as a shirt. And here's where I'm connecting them together. I'm using my rolling pin to really push those seams together. Now I'm drawing the pattern onto his shirt that was in the image that I was given for this cake. And I'm doing this on the front and the back of his shirt. And lastly, I'm attaching his head to his body. And then I'll let this dry for several days to make sure that it's nice and sturdy. And here's what he looks like. And then here's the other two characters from the cake. And now I'm moving on to the ribbons that will go around the present. And I'm cutting off those, the bottoms of each of the ribbons so that I can merge them underneath the present. You'll see what I mean in a second. Kind of like a picture frame fits together. And then once I have them where I want them, I'm going to go back and I'm going to use some piping gel to glue them down. And here's what it looks like. And now I'm adding that ribbon that I made and I'm putting that on top of the present. And that's what that looks like. We have our present. So now I'm moving on and I'm going to be making the little signs that are included on the front of this. I am cutting them down to be more aligned with the size that was in the image. So I need 2 white ones and 2 brown ones. Now I'm working on the second white one. And I'm kind of pushing along the edge so that it's not jagged. And here I'm making the 2 brown signs that will go onto the cake. And they're very tiny, so I'm going to get them both out of this piece, I believe. Now that I have those finished, I'm going back and I'm writing on these what the customer's asking for. It says happy birthday and also follows along with the theme of the cake. Now that I have all the elements done, it's ready to stack the cake and decorate. So here I am just stacking this cake. This is a chocolate cake with some caramel buttercream. And here I am just kind of getting lower so I can see, make sure that the cake is straight. I'm just trying to smooth this over. This is our general crumb coat. And I'm going back in with the top layer of caramel buttercream. And I'm going to work on this until it is nice and smooth and ready to decorate. Now I am making some leaves that are going to match the shirt that the main character is wearing. So I'm just rolling out some white fondant and drawing those same leaves onto that. Then I'm going to cut these out and they will be placed on the cake. Can probably hear the birds in the background. I'm outside enjoying this beautiful weather. And now I'm beginning to put the characters onto the cake. I'm using some piping gel and just sticking them on the cake in the same way that the inspiration picture had them set up. I'm putting those leaves around also. And here I am cutting a bit of the cake out so that I can stabilize that modeling chocolate character. He is quite heavy, so I want him to be anchored into the cake to make sure that he doesn't topple over. And there we go. We're going to push him down in a bit, make sure that he's nice and sturdy, and then I'm adding some caramel buttercream to the back to clean up where I just messed up to anchor him in. And we're going to put that present on the top of the cake as well. And with that, that should complete our cake. And I want you to take a peek. This is the inspiration cake picture, and this is our cake. So how'd I do? Let me know if you think I nailed it, or if you think there were things that I could have improved. There's always room for improvement, but what things do you think I could have improved? Just wrapping up, adding the last leaves, and with that, again, there's our inspiration piece. And hopefully I did a good job here according to the customer's wishes. And that's it. If you liked this video, I encourage you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any future content that I may post. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.